Hi, welcome back to Dungina's Kitchen, and this episode is for you. Okay, for today, this video is very special because I made this for our kindergarten students, K1, K2, and K3. Whoa. And we are making unleavened bread today with just 4 ingredients. So, without further ado, let's start. First of all, we need water, oil. I will use olive oil, salt, and flour. Any flour will do, but for this bread, I will use 2 kinds of flour: whole wheat bread flour and bread flour. So, let's start. Are you excited, Kindy? Alright, thumbs up if you are excited. Alright, let's go. Okay friends, let's start. So, this is very easy. We will just mix everything and then cook it in a frying pan. So, let's start. First of all, get your measuring cup. We need 2 cups of flour. We will use 2 kinds of flour, a whole wheat flour and a bread flour. You could use any kinds of flour. I just chose 2 kinds of flour, but any flour will do. And yes, 1 cup. Here goes our second cup. Okay. And a pinch of salt. Get 1 pinch and just put it in. Okay. And then get your rubber spatula. Try to mix it all together. Make a pool in the middle, and we will put in our, we will put 3/4 cups of water. When we make bread, it's important to be precise in our measurement. And put in 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Okay, and then mix it. Try to mix it until all the flour stick together as one big dough. And then, if you can't mix it anymore with the spatula, it's time to knead the bread or mix it with your hand. Flour your table. Make sure it's clean before you use the table. And then put the dough on the table. And we will knead it for 5 to 10 minutes until it's smooth. Okay. Feel free to add a little bit of water if it's too dry, and add a little bit of flour if it's too wet. Okay. Press and fold. Press, fold, press, fold. It's just like playing Play-Doh, but make sure your hands are clean because you will eat the bread. Okay, so we will let this rest for 10 minutes. Get your film wrap, or if you don't have film wrap, just get a towel, dump it with water, and then cover. And then we'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, we are back. So this is how our dough looks like. So we will portion this in equal parts. So we can divide it into 4. If you don't have a rolling pin, you can improvise and get a cylinder type. It's math cylinder. Okay, and then knead this for a little bit, and then flour your table. Okay, flour your table. Flour your rolling pin or your anything that you will use, and then on the side prepare a hot pan. Okay, so let's try to roll this. Make it as thin as possible, but not too thin, just enough to make good thin bread. Okay, this is done. So make sure you have a hot pot on your side. Then we will put this on the pan. So here, just put your bread. Oh, it's and then there you go. Transfer it to your plate, and this is how it looks like. Okay, the next one we will try something different. So we will put cheese. Who likes cheese? Thumbs up if you like cheese. And then we will make a space here for the cheese. We have prepared cheese here. Okay, and then if you love cheese, you can put cheese inside. Okay, put cheese inside. And then close it. Close it. Close it. Okay. And then same thing. Dust your table with flour. Press it. Dust your rolling pin or your cylinder, and then gently press it, and same procedure, flatten it gently into a thin bread. Okay, and you will have an even cheese inside your bread. And you can also put different kinds of filling as long as it is not liquid, because it will burst out when you try to roll it. You can put in garlic if you want garlic. Be creative, kids. If you want cereal, you can put inside the cereals. What else? Chocolate powder. Just make sure to flatten it out evenly so you will still have the same flat bread that we have. So before, Israelites are celebrating Passover because God saved them from the last plague. If they kill a lamb and paint it on their door, the angel who kills the firstborn child will pass over their house and they will be saved. And until now, Israelites are celebrating Passover. And Jesus also celebrated Passover with his disciples. And before he was crucified, Jesus said, remember that special dinner where they shared bread and drinks in remembrance of Jesus Christ. That's why today we also remember Jesus Christ by sharing the bread with our families and with our churchmates. That is the significance of the Passover and the unleavened bread. Okay, this is done. So we will put this on the pan. So here's our cheese, unleavened bread. And this is done. Okay, kids, so this is our unleavened bread. This one, this is not the cheese. Delicious. This is the cheese. It's still hot. Delicious. Bye, kids. Enjoy your unleavened bread.